Hi guys, awesome that you've tuned in. Today I would like to talk about my thoughts on the Omega Speedmaster. This one in particular is an Speedmaster from 1991. It really means the world to me. The story behind it is beautiful. Many things aligned. And first I got just the watch on a simple leather strap, and then 1 year after I managed to get the original bracelet to the watch. And yeah, I waited for the watch like 2 years itself for the watch alone. And many things were cool. You know, the stars aligned and things just happened, you know, like the universe decides. It also decided to make me an owner of this watch. And the way how a vintage watch feels on your wrist is, you cannot weigh it with 1 billion pounds of gold. How special the wear quality, if that makes sense, if that is even a word, is with a vintage watch. I mean, the bracelet of it just has a slight stretch, and I don't know what it is, but these Omega bracelets are just incredibly comfortable. I mean, you have here just, you see that? Just a tiny little, you know, for my taste, I would say tiny little stretch on the bracelet. But other than that, it's absolutely comfortable. The way how the links are set together. Look at that. I just love to have it on my wrist, and I'm celebrating it. And when you check out the backside, yeah, it is a true enthusiast's watch, because the case back is closed, and it's been that way since 1991. And I really can't be, well, what can I say? There is no words to describe what I do feel for that watch. I know guys, the guys how it is. There are much more interesting things on this planet than a freaking watch. Let me just try to zoom in a little bit. I hope it works out. Than a freaking watch, but I waited ages for it. Not just the 2 years where I sort of ordered it without even knowing that it has been dedicated to me. Decades. I waited decades for this watch. And then to receive this, and really, I'm super humble guy, and no Patek in the world can replace this watch for me. I mean, you can throw those Nautiluses at me, I would still keep my Speedmaster. Now, when we check out, for example, the clasps, you know, it's like, you know, those Seiko clasps that you would like always to change when you buy yourself a Seiko 5 Sports. It's always garbage, you know, the bracelets are always garbage. And that's the same with this clasp. It's not cool, but it belongs to the watch. And that's the reason why I never also changed the bracelet on my Seiko, because I just say to myself, you know, it belongs to the watch. It's the overall experience of the watch that you can have. And I am loving it. You know, I love the way how the bracelet with the watch sits on my wrist, how they managed to get the lugs in that kind of shape, so you have always a comfortable watch. Let me just take it off my wrist once more so I can show it to you. Look at that. Look at this incredible way how they produce that watch. I mean, and all the professional models all of them do have the twisted lugs. I know earlier models not, but I mean, from a certain year, all the professional models have those twisted lugs. And this is kind of their way to tell you, this is the big deal, this is the real deal. And for such a watch, you should look out for. Things are really crazy when you manage to receive your gray watch. And you know, I received mine. I'm super happy, super proud that I have it in my hands. And when you look a little bit closer at that watch, and I mean, you guys, I hope the camera starts to zoom a little bit in. Well, I'm gonna hide my big head. Such a watch is equal to a early 80s Daytona. I mean, sure, there's a different price tag on it, but I mean, the watch you get is not much different than this thing here. So, guys, when you're looking out for a cool watch, and we have many of them, we have the 861, the 321s. I would suggest you, sorry, the battery just screamed low. I would suggest you to also look in these 861s because you can really fetch a good deal with them still. I mean, right now you should be around 5 or 6K mark, but don't wait too long. They're also starting slowly but steadily to crawl up, and yeah, I would really suggest you that watch. Beautiful, man, beautiful. You have the T-Swiss made T at 6 o'clock, which means this is tritium dial, the original stuff. You got the straight endlings, you see that? You can get them with a little rounded ones, and you have a different middle section. Just looking at the cat on the roof. And this is just, it's mesmerizing, really mesmerizing. Do me a favor, when you're going out to get yourself such a beauty as this, always make sure that it is in all its parts original. There are many Franken watches out there, for obvious reasons, of course, to make a quick buck. Just make sure that the hands do match the dial, that even the sub-dial hands do match the dial, and the minute, hour, and second hand. So there's a lot of stuff that people like to trick, so you don't know if you have the real deal. Watch also out for fake parts, because they have really fake cases, fake case backs, that all parts are there, because these watches have dust covers over the movement. So you have to make sure to have the right movement with the right case, with the right case back, with the right dust cover, with the right sub dial and the other hands, and the right dial, the right pusher. So bracelet, of course, in class. So you have to really know what you're buying yourself into. And as I always say, when it's too good to be true, it's probably not. So yeah, always be aware that things can go wrong, especially with vintage watches. And yeah, just have that mindset to not believe everything. If someone offers you that watch, for example, for $2,000, this is too cheap to be true. Always question. If you're not sure about things, ask people that are knowledgeable. There are a lot of people in the community that can help you about that watch. And yeah, I hope you liked that review, guys. If you did, just hit the like button and subscribe if you did not already. And we're going to see us in the next video. Love you guys. Bye-bye.